What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 8 and do a discussion video about Shiva and will she die or not. Spoiler warning if you don't want to know what's likely to occur on the show for Season 8, from the comics, from what's going around and what just makes sense. Stop watching now if you don't want to know, but for those who want to know, here we go. Now, Season 7 wasn't the best season of The Walking Dead by any means, but it brought a couple big things, and one of those was Shiva. Shiva is an awesome secondary character. She's linked to the Kingdom and Ezekiel, and for those who know the comic book of The Walking Dead, you know the fate of Shiva, and it's not a good one. But here is just a thing. We'll talk about that in a second, but basically, Ezekiel gets swarmed by walkers, and Shiva saves him, but sacrifices herself basically in return. Ezekiel gets away, and he's distraught for a very long time about it. But let's talk about Shiva. Now, a lot of people think she's just CGI for the show, and that's wrong. She is really a product of a bunch of things. She's an animatronic puppet right there. She's a guy in a blue suit. She's definitely CGI for touching things up, and she's basically a head for where the people to look and touch and just get the general sense of where she would be on screen, as you don't have a real tiger. There's the man in the blue suit that took out the savior when Negan was about to kill Carl. But Shiva, I think, looks great for the show, and I think they did a great job with her. It's a shame that she's not going to survive Season 8. She'll probably die very early in Season 8, probably by the 3rd or 4th episode, I would think, at the latest, if they draw it out, because CGI and Shiva cost a lot of money. She looks great. CGI doesn't always look great on The Walking Dead, but Shiva looks great. Post your comments below what you think of Shiva and really CGI on The Walking Dead. But Shiva, to me, is what makes Ezekiel great. And without Shiva, Ezekiel just kind of is annoying. So we'll see how long it takes for them to kill Shiva off. But hopefully we'll get more out of her in Season 8 before she dies. And I love secondary characters in shows and movies, and I think they make or break a lot of the shows. Now, Shiva doesn't make or break The Walking Dead by any means, but anytime she's on screen, it's like, oh man, there's Shiva. It's cool to see what they're going to do with her or not. And they didn't have many parts of her in Season 7, but when she was on screen, I mean, she really was awesome. And you're like, oh man, I want more of the tiger. I mean, you could watch a whole episode of Ezekiel and Shiva and what they were going to do. And hopefully we get that, because if she's going to go out, which it's only a matter of time, because you know the comic, we'll talk about her comic death in a second, but she better go out with a bang, in a feat of glory, just doing something heroic. And I think that's what's going to happen for it. So for those who know the comic, in the All Out War storyline, Ezekiel is planning an attack on the Saviors. The Saviors win the battle. Ezekiel narrowly gets away from them. A lot of stuff happens in that. I don't want to talk about that per se, but let's just talk about the Shiva aspect. And Ezekiel gets overrun and swarmed by walkers. Shiva comes and saves him, and really takes all those walkers with him. If you can see it, that's a great picture right there. Ezekiel gets away. Shiva basically sacrifices herself, and it's a shame that she dies, but she is sacrificing herself to save Ezekiel. She's swarmed by walkers, and walkers eventually devour her and eat her, and that's really all you see, and it's terrible. But Shiva hopefully will go out in a heroic way on the show, like she did there in the comic. You know, she saved Ezekiel got away, and I think we'll see Shiva in episode 1 when they go do something major in the show, episode 100. Can't wait for it. But I don't think Shiva's going to really save a character like she saved Carl, but she should attack. Now, with that being said, I would love for her to attack Jadis, the Scavengers, the Saviors, or what? If you could pick one character for Shiva to kill, who would it be? Jadis, Negan, Scavengers, Simon, Gregory? Well, I think there would be someone connected to the Saviors, and the Kingdom connects them. But I would love to see them go into the Scavengers, and she's just wreaking havoc and ripping people up and ripping things up and just really devouring people. It'd be pretty awesome. But like I said, the Kingdom is connected to the Saviors, so hopefully she will attack the Sanctuary when they go eventually attack the Sanctuary. But I could see them being connected to the Saviors here, where Jared and Gavin, they get attacked, and hopefully Jared gets eaten by Shiva. That would be the best, if Jared gets devoured by Shiva in an ultimate way. Not just a little nibble and we don't really see it. I want to see his neck get bit off by Shiva, and I think that would be the most rewarding way to do it. And hopefully we get some more attacking and scenes of Shiva before she dies. So there you go, guys. Just a little discussion about Shiva. If you want, guys, pick up my book on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. That's book 1. This is book 2. Will be out very soon this week. I will post when it's available online as well. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the PT channel. We post stuff every day, various pics and videos on there, so definitely check it out. And we got a Patreon page. $1 gets you full access. Donations are always welcome if you can. Great. If you can't, still love you anyway. Check out the Walking Dead community page on Facebook. We have a group and a page. Definitely follow both of those. And as always, guys, the big thing, if you like this channel, you like this video, hit that subscribe button today. Can't do it without you guys. Join our team, Team PT all the way. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.